Anyway, let's talk about something else. Welcome back to Bear Bros. More Kingly Hearts.
Oh, let's talk about things that happened, and things that we learned about since the last episode.
Oh yeah.
So Zeta Flare.
Hey. I mean, Cameron
have
basically just reiterated on what I said last time, but we can go into it.
we have one more instance of it being
fair.
used.
Of Zeta Flare?
Yeah, it's used in Final Fantasy 16.
Ah.
And I may have downplayed it because it says he's going to burn the world.
Yeah.
Right? So in Japanese, the world, sekai, can either mean the planet or the universe.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, it is canonically 10 billion times more powerful than Terraflare.
Well, yeah.
Which is what they say, but that doesn't always mean that's what it means. But Terraflare is the world-ending one.
Yeah.
Because that's the one in Final Fantasy XIV that rewrote the world.
That's Terraflare. What? The door to darkness, seal the light. One's born. Whatever. Terraflare Limit Break.
Yeah.
Is the one that broke.
That's fair. Yeah.
Final Fantasy XIV apart. That reset the world.
Yeah.
So Donald may be more than just a planet buster.
Yeah.
He's probably a universe buster.
Yep, which makes me want to know, because Goofy acted like he knew what was gonna happen, which means Donald has probably acted before, knowing Donald and his temper. He has killed before and he will kill again.
Wait, hold on a second. What if Donald has actually reset the world before, and that's why it's all...
That's why things are weird. Sora doesn't remember. There was a time when they were separated during Chain of Memories. I don't know what could have happened, but... Well, I guess they were sleeping too, huh?
Yeah.
But...
And the reason he doesn't remember is because the castle made him forget.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying that there's not a
Go
reason
through
for
the thing!
I cannot.
You can't go through the Eye of Sauron.
What about the other one?
I tried.
What about that third one up there?
I tried.
Oh.
What about the secret hidden fourth one? I'm not going to tell you where it is.
Break it.
Whack it.
Keep hacking
Look
and
at those
whacking
pixels.
and smacking. Seize all the hearts and can
Consummate. Oh. Realize the destiny. The realm of Kingdom Hearts, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness come back to the entire eternal darkness.
Eternal.
Yep. For the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, and 1 key to the door of darkness, tied by 2 keys. The door to darkness to seal the light. None shall pass through but shadows returning to the. That's right, the darkness, the door to darkness, seal the darkness, darkness for the darkness, darkness.
Bees!
One's born of the heart and darkness, hunger.
No, replace it. One's born of the heart and bees, hunger for every heart until the heart door opens.
I mean, I was trying to do the poison for Cusco. The poison chose especially to kill Cusco.
I know.
Cusco's poison. The darkness chose especially to seal the darkness. Darkness is darkness. That darkness.
Here we go. There we go.
I'm disappointed that we didn't ever get an Emperor's New Groove summon.
Yet. They're still working on the 4th.
Yeah, but there's rumors that it'll be less Disney-centric.
Yeah.
With
rumors.
3 being so heavily Disney.
Yeah.
I want a Final Fantasy world.
I mean,
A proper Final Fantasy world, not Halabash.
from what we've seen so far, it looks like this is just going to be Versus 13. It's just Nomura finally getting to do Versus 13.
You know what, though? We know Donald and Goofy are going to be in it.
Yeah, we do. And Hades. feel like we did this fight on Baird Bros, didn't we?
We never finished it.
Oh, we never finished the fight?
Nope.
Gotcha. So now we're caught up, right?
Yep.
Oh, was this one of the fights where we had comments about it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now I'm caught up. Whackity whack, whack, whack. Dodge roll.
Can't dodge roll here.
Yeah. Do you remember the Kingdom Hearts manga?
Do I remember? I own all of them.
Okay.
I've been
so,
buying the Kingdom Hearts 3 ones as they come out.
So, I remember in the Chain of Memories manga, where they tell Sora that he's lost all of his abilities. He's like, does that mean if I go to do a dodge roll, it'll just be a normal roll?
Yep.
He just does a somersault.
Okay. That one was really good, but my favorite is basically anything with Roxas in it, because Roxas in the manga is just prime. He's like, I've been saving my money because I wanted to buy an Easter Island head tissue box. That was so good.
Oh, I
And
love
all of Organization 13 in the 358 days.
I love how much humor game developers put into their tie-in mangas.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. Shiro Amano just does great with the art.
Well, because I was going to bring up Elden Ring manga.
Oh my gosh.
Which is
that is
so
so unhinged
funny.
and so funny.
It's so funny. What do you mean? Why is he in jail? His doll is better than mine.
My favorite is just like that. Why am I in my underwear?
Hey, we did it this time.
Hey!
Good job. First try.
Well,
Look, we don't need help with video games.
First try this time around.
We should all go through therapy, but we don't need help with video games. We're pros. Square Enix should sponsor us.
How many times did we fail this fight before?
I don't know.
Like 8.
Shush.
It's because I didn't have Leaf Bracer.
You know, we could probably get Raid Shadow Legends to sponsor us.
Hey!
They do everybody else.
Super Gleed!
Super glued. Super glue.
Super Glue! Equip.
There's your fast glide, William.
Yay? What? Oh, right. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Down, 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 down.
I love Night on Bald Mountain.
What is down?
Is that night spelled with a K?
No,
Knight?
not Knigget. Ooh.
Hole.
The underworld. Fantasia. See, there's our slow glide, but if I hit the other side, it's a fast glide.
If you hit the other side.
So, hit B to jump, and then if you hit B, you do a slow glide, but if you hit B and then X, you do a fast glide.
Spooky trees.
That's so weird.
Ooh.
Why would those be mapped to two separate buttons?
Why would they
I
even
don't
let
know.
you use
Ask
the slow glide after?
Squeenix.
Why would they even let you use this? Well, I mean, like you.
Well, sometimes you just need a slower glide. Oh, hello.
Oh.
So, when we do Kingdom Hearts 2, we're doing it in first person, right?
Heck
boy.
no.
I told my friends I wasn't really into FPS games and they didn't understand me.
What do you mean you're not into frames per second?
If the higher the FPS, the worse the game is. If I'm not getting like 6 FPS, then why am I even playing? That's why I don't pay for good internet.
So what I'm hearing here is you'd be okay playing Daggerfall for the channel.
Absolutely, let's do it.
I don't know. I feel like we would have to.
There'd be some censoring going on there.
No, you can get mods to do that for you.
Oh, okay.
But Daggerfall Unity is a thing.
Oh.
So they ported Daggerfall into the Unity engine.
I mean, that doesn't seem like it would be too hard. Unity's built for a lot. Unity does a better job with like retro style games than.
But that is the way to play Daggerfall. It also fixes a ton of bugs.
Like
because, believe it or not, it's a Bethesda game. It has a lot of bugs.
Todd Howard.
That was before him, actually.
Nope, I'm still blaming him.
As,
Oh, I have a funny story about.
about Todd Howard.
I mean,
oh yeah, I ran into him at the supermarket the other day, and he was buying legumes.
that's not that far off from how this story goes. It's technically not even my story, but
Actually, technically, it's not even my story.
it's the story of a flower, magic golden flower. And were you done with your Daggerfall thing? Can I tell my story, or did you have more
Yeah,
to say?
sure. I can come back to
Well,
it.
if you've got more to say, you finish your thing first, and then
Okay,
I'll talk about Todd Howard.
Because my favorite thing that Daggerfall Unity does is the landscape was broken, so the elevation data was not as big as it should have been. So mountains were just tiny hills. Like, seriously, the highest the elevation got was like 3 feet.
That is fantastic.
So Daggerfall Unity fixed that, so now they have proper mountains.
Ah,
Yeah. It was also the first, and actually, up until Starfield, the biggest game map that Bethesda ever made.
really?
It was the size of the UK.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's large.
Yes. And you go across 3 separate continents. Or not continents, countries.
There, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, that's that.
Right on.
Your thing about Todd Howard.
So Todd Howard. So I was reading online, as you do,
Yeah.
and I was reading this person who was talking about how they just blame Todd Howard for everything because it's a meme at this point. And there was a gal that related a story. She's like, well, you see, I do that all the time, and I didn't know as a freshman in college that Todd Howard was an alumni at my college, and that he came and did guest speeches sometimes, right? And so I was walking. I said gal. I don't know. Person online. And they're like, so I dropped my bag walking to something or other. And I just said, I see we left flipping on, Todd Howard. And I hear an exasperated sigh behind me and turn around to see the actual Todd Howard go, are we just doing this now?
Oh, I feel bad for him now.
I feel bad for Todd Howard because I've been doing that for a little bit where I've just been Todd Howard. But
Oh, it's like that Utah thing. Thanks, Obama.
yes. It's the new thanks Obama. It's not even just a Utah thing. Obama did it.
Well, yeah.
That's a national thing. Thanks,
I-
Obama.
I know. I've heard people use that unironically,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah. Well, and it's always with random things like gas prices, and it's like Obama hasn't been in office for almost 8 years. He can't have that big enough. I mean, we're not getting into politics on this channel.
Yeah.
Obama's a meme at this point. Let it be.
I mean, if you want to subscribe to, if you want to subscribe to conspiracy theories that Obama's in charge of
Can we be a
Biden.
conspiracy theory channel?
Oh boy, go Daniel.
Obama is behind everything right now. He's the one controlling Biden's presidency.
Oh no.
right
See,
now.
everybody knows it's the Clintons.
I thought it was Kamala Harris.
I thought it was Kathleen Kennedy.
Ooh, I
Kathleen
thought
Kennedy controls the
I
government.
thought it was Harambe.
Have you guys heard the theory that the submarine doing its thing reset the timeline? That Harambe set us into the worst timeline. But what's happened with the submarine put us back into
The correct
it
timeline.
corrected everything. Because like we had the Harlem Shake at about the same time, right? And now we've got the Grimace Shake, and those are both the same meme format where everything is completely normal until this very predictable thing happens where like it changes, and it always changes the same way, but it changes, and everybody's doing it.
So,
I
And
haven't
then-
come across that meme at all.
the Grimace Shake?
Yeah,
Oh, I've
Yeah.
run into it several times.
I've
It's-
heard about it from everyone else, but I haven't run into it
I
myself.
ran into it a few times on TikTok, but I've mostly run into it on Twitter. That's a whole other conversation.
So, I found out about it because of an animator who did an animated version of it, and it was funny.
I mean, it was unexpected the first couple times I ran into it, but like, because I saw creators doing it, and it was just like, oh yeah, okay.
Only found out about it last week.
I mean, it's only been going on for a couple weeks now, so it's not like you were late on it.
Hey, I'm trying the Grimace Shake. So, birthday Grimace.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Follow-
actually pretty good.
Fall Out Boy did it, which I know that. You don't
Yeah,
like Fall Out Boy.
you're barking up the wrong tree for that one.
I know. I was just saying
I
that they
liked
did it.
old Fallout Boy.
I mean, new Fall Out Boy isn't that different to me. Like, yes, they're less pop punk and they're more
Okay,
rock, but
So, their production quality increased for certain.
yeah. And they,
And I did prefer their version of We Didn't Start the Fire to most of their other more recent stuff.
Mhm.
But
their new album is really good and actually sounds a lot more like their album Infinity on High.
you know, I
But if you're not into them, that's fine. But yeah, so the Grimace Shake thing has been, so that's part of the theory. The next, like, I saw somebody who took it a step further where they're like, okay, so like Halloween of 2016 is when we had all the people that like randomly dressed up as clowns and were standing at like the edge of the woods and just like out in random public spaces to freak people out, right? So if we see that repeated this Halloween, but with Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, because the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is coming out, then we'll know that the timeline is reset. But he's now said it publicly, which means people are gonna do it. It's just, it's gonna be because
that
of
was
that.
such a weird.
From what I understand, there were actually a couple people that got hurt by clowns that year,
Yes, there
like
were.
that got unalived by clowns.
Worried about monetization? Is that what that was?
No, it's just being funny.
Okay.
Word!
I mean,
There's so many of them.
Every time I swing my weapon, I hit something that's shielding.
have you tried using magical and physical attacks?
Shut your face.
Come on!
Pick up the health balls, Sora! Oh my gosh. He wasn't picking up the health balls. Oh my gosh, that last round was ticking me off.
Oh no!
Thank you guys so much for watching Baird Bros.
Please do not like the comments down below. Ring the doorbell and subscribe button so we can share this with everyone you know, love, and hate. I don't
Louder.
know.
Louder, nerd, louder.
I'm sorry.
You like got so quiet.
I know I
all of
messed
a
it up.
sudden.
Share this with everyone you know, love, and hate. We
Goodbye,
gonna
bye.
know. Goodbye.
Extra, about it.
Oh my word, that got really frustrating right at the end.
Yeah. Oh, you've got summons.
I do, but the summons get
Kill the cleric!